I think no one will deny that the devices of the iPhone 13 series were not as innovative as we would like, but it seems that everything will be completely different in the iPhone 14 and something really new will happen in the series. Hi, it's OZN, and before I start, I suggest you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. Let's discuss the news. There might be a bigger optical zoom in Apple's upcoming iPhone 14, and I couldn't be more excited. There is a reason to believe Apple is gearing up to put an ultra-zoom capable camera in the next iPhone. According to the ELEC, camera module maker Java Electronics, which built modules that combine optical image stabilization and autofocus, gave Apple a ground tour of the South Korean company's facility in Gumi, and Java is now spending 191 billion won to build a brand new production line to support a new device. Granted, these two elements, the Apple Tour and a new facility, don't necessarily adapt to Apple iPhone 14 Pro, Ultra and Super Zoom, but I'm willing to read the tea leaves. And it's not just me. 9to5Mac notes that Java supplies camera modules to Samsung and that Java technologies are often used in support of periscope camera system. With the iPhone 13 Pro, Apple bumped up against the physical limits of linear lens technology, offering just 3x optical zoom, while companies like Samsung managed 10x. The only way to deliver that zoom level is to increase distance from the lens on the outside of the smartphone to the sensor. Samsung solved this puzzle by building a periscope design inside the phone that sends the image from the lens through a prism where it makes a 90-degree turn to travel a greater distance down to a sensor pointed at the top edge of the phone. Apple just can't get past the 3x optical zoom threshold without introducing similar technology. While it won't build it on its own, it does make sense for Apple to work with a third-party supplier. It's also Apple's practice to demand bespoke designs and manufacturing from its partners, which brings us back to the new Java production facility. Can Java build that plan to supply camera modules that might include periscope technology in time to the anticipated iPhone 14 launch in September or October 2022? Maybe not, and most industry analysts, including noted industry oracle Min-Chi Kuo, believe we won't see a periscope sporting iPhone until 2023. Still, an iPhone fan can dream, and if I'm being honest, I don't know if Apple can afford to wait another year while competitors like Samsung pull away on the optical zoom front. Greater zoom doesn't just affect optical options. As we've seen with Samsung, once you have a longer optical zoom lens, you can combine that with crafty AI and image algorithms to build things like space zoom. Apple has long had industry-leading image processing. Imagine what it could do with a periscope-supported 10x optical zoom. By the way, the support of autofocus and optical image stabilization which Java brings to the mix is crucial as you raise the zoom level. Higher zoom, both optical and digital, means that every tiny move and handshake is magnified tenfold, and without optical image stabilization and autofocus, all your zoom images could look like a fuzzy mess. An Apple iPhone 14 Pro with periscope-supported zoom this year or next is by no means a done deal, but all the pieces appear to be falling in place, and I think Apple knows it's time to raise its zoom game. I've heard no hint on a potential release date for the iPhone 14, but going by previous Apple iPhone launch events, I'd expect to see the iPhone 14 makes its debut in September 22. According to the latest rumors, the iPhone 14 has entered into trial production. That's an important step in the phone's manufacturing process, and Chinese site UDN claims that Apple orders a similar trial each February. The idea is to finalize a device design, calibrate testing machines for quality assurance, and identify any issues with the manufacturing process. As for a price, it's also difficult to predict, but I suspect the iPhone 14 will match the price of the iPhone 13, which starts at $799 for the regular iPhone 13 and $999 for the iPhone 13 Pro. However, there could be no iPhone 14 mini at all, so I'd expect a larger 6.7-inch iPhone 14 Max to cost $899. From there, the iPhone 14 Pro cost $999 and the iPhone 14 Pro Max cost $1,099 or more. The question of the day is, how often do you really use your phone's camera? Are you satisfied with your device? Your answers, as always, you can leave in the comment section below. I will definitely read everything and I will answer the most interesting comments and give hearts from the channel. If this video seems interesting to you, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. You were watching OZN, and I'll see you guys in the next one.